Hey everyone, El Corvo here, Luis Corvini. Welcome again to another video. Well, the moment has arrived, right? Here, look what we have with me here. Finally, I was able to get my hands into one of the most sought after boxes of Final Fantasy. Well, this is a really special moment for me because I'm being a fan of Final Fantasy for many years. I played Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, then I skipped 9, I went to 10, then I think 12, I think Lightning is the one on 12, yeah, and then it's been a few years, and then I came back to play 15. Well, from all of them, I prefer, of course, the one with Cloud in it. Yeah, it was quite a special story for me, such nice effects for a kid that was really experimenting with video games, and then wow, such nice graphics, CGI and stuff. So it was really incredible. And I would like to know which was your favorite Final Fantasy game. And now we have it here together with Magic the Gathering. It's gonna be super fantastic. I can't wait to open some packs, see what we hit. And so if you are new here, I've been producing videos about Magic the Gathering, and I'm a Brazilian, but I'm speaking English, so I hope you cut some slack if you see any errors or anything else. But well, we're here together in these journeys to practice and to learn more and to speak English, which is quite nice for us to learn and practice. So here we go. I'm gonna be opening this box and you're gonna be here with me, and I have here my protections, my skins, and then I also bought this one while I was on a trip, so just going down memory lane a bit. Crisis Core Final Fantasy Reunion. So yeah, I think it was a good price, don't you think? If you think it was a good price, leave a comment down below. And without further ado, shall we open this incredible box and start playing some Magic together with the Final Fantasy characters? So here we go. There's no turning back now. Yeah. Here we go. Just throw this aside. Yeah. Here they be going so far, my friends. So let me know if you played already on pre-release or if you are enjoying. So scan here to discover the coolest cards, and here's the way. Well, many things that you can do it. I believe on draft archetypes. Yeah, we're not gonna be drafting today. We're just gonna be opening many Cloud packs here. So this is gonna be the first one. So yeah, I'm quite excited about it. So let's see how it goes. All right, first one, Call of the Mountain Chocobo. Let's go straight to the rare ones, right? And mythics, because these ones might be interesting, but it might take me some time to read all of them. So yeah, let's go to Zidane, Tantalus Thief. All right, he's a thief. Tifa's Limit Break, yeah, it was quite powerful at that time. Aldebert Steiner, this one from 9. Realm Sketching. Triple Triad. Okay, at the beginning of your upkeep, each player exiles the top card of their library. Until end of turn, you may play the card you want exiled this way, and each other card exiled this way with lesser mana value than it, without paying its mana costs. Nice, with Squall playing here. Cool. Lunatic Pandora. In a mountain. In a Chocobo token. All right, let's just do it like this. This one really doesn't matter. We'll put it here. The uncommon ones and the rares for now. Let's put this aside for open some space. Let's go for the second one. Yeah, know some of these cards were really high valued, so let's hope we can hit some of them. Suplex, Gallicat, Black Mage's Rod, World Map, Magic Pot, Renan Rude, Rufus Shinra, Okay. Queen Rain. Reach the horizon. Ultima. Yeah, so destroy all artifacts and creatures and end the turn. That last phrase here is quite powerful. So if you're able to do it on opponent's turns, would be really better, right? You can be really powerful. And haste magic as our foil at 1. And Gone, Ton of Ruin. Okay. So here. So okay. Let's put these ones together, and Ultima, come here, and yeah, lots of uncommons and the common ones. So just do it like this in order to highlight the rare ones. Yeah, so far okay. Have you guys played the pre-release? Let me know what you think of it. If you enjoyed it. Poison the Waters, Ignis Scientia from Final Fantasy 15, Ring of the Lucy, also Final Fantasy 15, Prompto, oh my god, all of them from Final Fantasy 15. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, create a treasure token. And Sin, Spyro's Punishment from Final Fantasy X. Here we go. Whenever Sin enters or attacks, exile a permanent card from your graveyard at random, then create a tapped token that's a copy of that card. If the exile card is a land card, repeat this process. Okay, quite good. Really a bit expensive. And Tidus Blitzball Star as our foil one. Whenever non-artifact you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on Tidus or Tidus. Wherever Tidus attacks, tap target creature an opponent controls. Kongaga, another town. Hero, here we go. Yes, all right. So these ones are here, and these ones go here. Okay, let's go for our, I think, 4th pack for now. Yeah, plenty more to go. So that's my mantra here. Keep calm and chill out, keep calm and relax. That's really good advice. And goal. You know, I live here in the UK, and well, commentators here don't scream goal, just like in Brazil. What do you think? I think it could be more exciting by screaming goal, just like us Brazilian, Latin Americans, and Spanish and Portuguese do it. I think it's more exciting when you are watching a match. Sleep Magic, Phoenix Down, yeah, used a lot. Giot, King of the Dwarves, and Fang, Fearless Lassie, which has part of the melding ability, yeah. And then the Fire Crystal, oh, cool. Red spell you cast cost 1 less to cast, creatures you control have haste, this is important, and pay 6 mana. Create a token that is a copy of target creature you control, sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Cool. And White Auracite. Exile non-land permanent and opponent controls until the artifact leaves the battlefield. Okay, and Plains and Hero. Okay, good. We hit our first crystal. There's a cycle of them. Oh, wrong one. It's here. And it's here. So maybe I'm gonna do like this. Yeah, let's do it like this. Is better, right? In order for you guys to see it, maybe like this is better. Okay, let's go for the 5th pack. And we have Blitzball Shot, Magic Temper, Summon Ifrit, Paladin's Arms, Black Mage Rod, World Map, Lathing, Mad, Coral Sword. Okay, Eject, Rydia's Return, and Ultimecia from Final Fantasy VIII. When Ultimecia enters her attack, reveal 2. the beginning of your end step, you may pay lots of mana, so 4, 6, 8, and exile 8 cards from your graveyard if you do transform Ultimecia. So it's gonna go for Ultimecia Omnipotent. It has Menace, Time Compression. When this creature transforms into Ultimecia Omnipotent, take an extra turn after this one. So that's the point. Okay, maybe if you can blink it, that might be a really good strategy, don't you think? That's good. And Hope as time, lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent mills X cards, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. So a milling strategy. And you are not alone. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If you control 3 or more creatures, it gets +4/+4 until end of turn instead. Okay. And a long road as a plains. And okay. Here we go. Yeah. Cool. Let's see what's the next one brings us. So this one comes here. This one maybe. Yeah, I'm still not decided. Not sure which place should we put it, but well. Magic Temper, Item Shopkeep, Aerith Rescue Mission, Marlborough, yeah, faced lots of these guys here. Fat Chocobo from 7, okay. Crossroad Village, Sumo Anima, yeah. Coliseum Behemoth, Auron Aspiration. Oh, these ones are uncommon. Okay, go here. Auron's Inspiration. Okay. Uncommon and Summon. Brynhildir from 13. Okay, so as this saga enters, you know what saga does. And on first chapter, exile the top card of your library. During any turn you put a lower counter on this saga, you may play that card. So okay, so impulse draw. In Gestalt mode, when you next cast a creature spell this turn, it gains haste until end of turn. Alright. And goes to the rare one. Also another rare, the Lunar Whale. So it's a vehicle flying. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. As long as the Lunar Whale attack this turn, you may play the top card of your library. Okay. Nice. Yeah, interesting strategy. And another anima. And Treno, the Dark City, from Final Fantasy IX. And Angelo. Oh, hello, Angelo. It's been a long time. And Darkstar. Okay, so yeah, the bad dog and the good dog. Okay. This away. Okay, let's go for the common ones. Travel the overworld. Okay. Affinity for towns. Clash of the Icons. The Crystals Chosen. Side quest. Catch a fish. If you like fishing, this is the side quest for you. Oh, it was such a pain to catch all the fishes. There are so many ones, so many different locations. Yeah, and if you don't get the grip, you lose the fish. Well, yeah, anyway. Buster Sword, our first mythic. Yeah, brings back so many good memories. Equipped creature gets +3/+2 whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player. Draw a card, then you may cast a spell from your hand with mana value less than or equal to that damage without paying its mana cost. Cool. If you're gonna go for the go high strategy, yeah, you put it on a creature, you can, and then you may cast a spell with mana value less than or equal that damage without paying its mana cost. It's really good. And we have another rare, I think. Yeah, so with Gilgamesh, so Godo, Bandit Warlord with Yoshitaka Amano art. Yeah, fantastic. So we have another really distinct A nice card here. Yeah, when Gilgamesh enters, you may search your library for an equipment card, put it on the battlefield and shuffle. Whenever Gilgamesh attacks for the first time each turn, untap it and all samurai you control. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase. So it's Godo Bandit Warlord, so you have many infinite tokens with this. I was looking for this card, the original ones, and now I have it with in the skin of Gilgamesh. It's good, fantastic. And Sabotender are, well, two, wow, okay. So really interesting pack, this one. 2 foils and this one for Ishola, okay, cool. Yeah, that was a good one, right? Yeah, really interesting one. Yeah, mythic, a rare. That was a good pack. Let's hope for more of these, more like this one. So 14 cards instead of 15. Okay, I just realized this one now. Fight on, Blitzball Shot, Magic Damper, Instant Ramen. Okay, so Lionheart. It deals, when it enters, deals 2 damage to any target. Okay. Stolen Uniform. Yeah. Alright. Garnet, Princess of Alexandria. And Otemishi again. And Starting Town. This land enters tapped unless it's your first, second, or third land of the game. And pay 1 life, add 1 mana of any color. Okay. Starting Town, such an interesting name. Dwarven Castlegarn and a plane. 7th Heaven, okay. Spent some many good moments there. Yeah, on Final Fantasy VII. Are you guys playing the new ones on PlayStation 4 and 5? Yeah, I played the one remake. Yeah, so I need to get the other one now. Still didn't have time to go after this. Okay, let's continue. Phantom Train. Rydia, Summoner of Mist. Ambrosia, Whiteheart, so a legendary creature, bird. May return another permanent you control to its owner's hand. And Xenos, yeah, Galvos, yeah, this is a really interesting ability. So when Xenos enters, choose a creature an opponent controls until end of turn. Creatures other than Xenos and the chosen creature gets -2/-2, and when the chosen creature leaves the battlefield, transform it. And then it goes to Shinryu, Transcendent Rival, is a big creature, 8/8 flying. Choose an opponent, and when an opponent loses the game, you win the game. Yeah, this is a really powerful one, really interesting for us to put it. And another one of the special cards, so Valgarvot, Blood Sky Saya, nice, in the skin of Ardyn Izunia, so the main villain of Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, cool, really nice. And Diamond weapon are, yeah, is really shiny, so yeah, really makes sense of being the diamond weapon as a shiny one. Cool. And Gongaga and Hero, and then you come here. All right, cool. So far, really interesting ones. Where is Cloud? Where is Sephiroth? We need to find them, right? Dragon's White Wyvern. Okay. Shiva. Samurai's Katana. Side quest, card collection. Yeah, that's what we're doing here, right? When this enchantment enters, draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards. At the beginning of your end step, if 8 or more cards are in your graveyard, transform this enchantment to Magic Kid card. Okay, so then you go into an adventure in a way, flying with your cards, I believe. Okay. So, and then Summoner's Grimoire. Job select. Equipped creature is a shaman in addition to other types, and has whenever this creature attacks, you may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. If this card is an enchantment card, it enters tapped and attacking. Okay, goes well in enchantment cards. So I believe sagas are enchantments also. So yeah, Might be interesting to use this with enchantments. And okay, so lightning bolt as Throne of the Vestige. Cool. Really nice. Yeah, I'm gonna put it here because it's so nice. And 2 foil cards again, and heroes here. All right, let's go for another one. Oh no, did it wrong. This comes here. I believe I put it wrong before, right? Well, then later on I'll sort it out. No worries. Coil. This, oh my friend, this is a painful creature to face it. I lost so many times to Coil and its friends, so it was a pack. And it was, yeah, it's a pain. Cactuar. Trample at the beginning of your end step. If this creature didn't enter the battlefield this turn, return it to owner's hand. Okay. If this creature didn't enter the battlefield this turn, okay, so you bring it back. Cool. You hit 1 turn and it flees. Nice strategy, yeah. Nice design. A Pixie. And summon Esper Ramuth. And side quest, play Blitzball. Yeah, we did that a lot. Lane Bloom, Industrial Regency. So it has an adventure. So create a 0/1 black wizard creature token with whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this token deals 1 damage to each opponent, and then enter stepped. Nice. And then Resentful Revelation. Wow, here is Sephiroth appearing for the first time. Well, not the one that we are looking for, but well, anyway, we gotta find it. And Vector, Imperial Capital, and Sephiroth is here. Yeah, he's showing up, you guys. We need Sephiroth to show it. We have his what's the name of this emblem already, so we need to find him. Yeah, he wants to appear. Let's summon it. Let's summon him. Ice magic, haste magic, lots of magic, Resentful Revelation, Iron Giant, Monk's First, Capital City. Okay, it filters the magic, filters the pips, Chamberlain Seath, Ash, Princess of Dalmasca, and Edgar, King of Figaro, 6 mana. When it enters, draw a card for each artifact you control. Okay, quite powerful ability. 2-headed coin. The first time you flip 1 or more coins each turn, those coins come up heads and you win those flips. Alright, interesting. And Cecil, Dark Knight. So he has Death Touch, 1 mana only. Whenever Cecil deals damage, you lose that much life, okay? Then if you lose life total, if your life total is less than or equal the half of your starting life total, you untap it and transform it. And then it goes to Redeem Paladin. Lifelink and protect when Cecil attacks. Other attacking creatures gain indestructible. Interesting. And then Lock Coil. And yeah, here we go. Alright, 2 rares on this pack. Cool. That's okay. Here's our Ifrit. Fire magic. Overkill. Target creature gets -0, -9,999 until end of turn. That's really an overkill. Didn't need to do this. Grahatia and Omega, Heartless Evolution, different art here. Yeah, is a robot, wave cannon. So it's like the Omega weapon? No, Omega, different type of robot. Okay, cool. And Sarah Faron, the first legendary creature spell you cast each turn, costs 2 less to cast. That's good. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 2 or more other legendary creatures, you may transform Serapharen. Okay, and then it goes to Crystallize Serra. Okay, the first legendary creature spell you cast each turn costs 2 less to cast. Legendary creatures you control get +2/+2. So it transforms into an enchantment with the same first ability. That's good. Yeah, that's interesting. Interesting ability. And then Prompto in foil. All right, let's organize our stuff here. Only one mythic for now, the Buster Sword. So let's try to dig the other ones, right? Tomberry, oh my god, this one also brings back so many terrible memories. Yeah, you are always afraid of this. His little knife. During your turn, this creature has first strike and death touch. Yeah, Tidus, Poo UFO. All right, swallowed by Leviathan. Okay, this Leviathan must be big. Nibelheim, a flame. So yeah, we've been asking for the mythic, it came. So choose target creature you control, it deals damage equal to its power to each other creature. If this spell was cast from a graveyard, discard your hand and draw 4 cards. Flashback, a really expensive one, but you can, well, it's a board wipe. Interesting one, yeah, not that powerful. Maybe there are better cards like this one, but yeah. In Vane's Treachery, Swamp, and some art card. Yeah, let's keep on going. We still need to find those legendary and favorite characters. Come on. Gladorius Amicitia, Summon Fenrir, Crystal Fragments, and then you create Summon Necklace Alexander. All right, and Memories Returning. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand, then choose an opponent. They put one on the bottom of your library, then you put one into your hand, then they put one of the bottom of your library, put the other into your hand. So 5 cards, one of them into your hand, then choose an opponent, he puts one on the bottom, and then you put one. They keep on choosing. Interesting one, interesting effect. In the end, you get 3 cards. They take it, 2 of them, and put it on the bottom. Okay. Interesting. In Vana'diel Adventures, this Laboratory Maniac. Okay. The combo one. Interesting. In Grandpa's Oku. Okay, here we go. Not here, it's here now. Yeah, I'm confusing myself. Well, this one comes here. Yeah. I'm making a mess, but you guys understand. So let's go through the common ones. And then here's that uncommon. Quina, Barret. Vanille is the one that goes together with the other one, no? And then maybe Ragnarok, Divine Deliverance. So I think we have both sides, maybe, yeah. And then the Wind Crystal, here we go. White spells you cast cost 1 less. If you gain life, you gain twice. And creatures you control gain flying and lifelink until end of turn. Nice. And Lucas Stadion, so would be Strixhaven Stadion. Okay, the one that you can win the game with this one on it. Yeah, it's quite nice. And Ultimecia now, we got her. It's the 3rd time she appears, but we got her now in foil. All right, let's keep on going. Let's see. Still need those mythics. Come on, wizards. Black Bolts number 3. Torgal, a fine hound. Big puppy. Sorcerer's schemes. Clive's hideaway. So hideaway 4. So when this land enters, look at the top 4 cards of your library, exile 1 face down, then put the rest on the bottle in a random order. And then the good thing is that you can activate it immediately. Well, not immediately, yes. You may play the exile card without paying its mana cost if you control 4 or more legendary creatures. If you have it, yeah, you can play it straight away. And Luzok's Sacrifice is an additional cost to cast the spell. Sacrifice a legendary creature or pay 2. Counter target activated ability, triggered ability, or non-creature spell. That's quite nice. 1 mana. You just sack a creature, a legendary one, or pay 2. Yeah, it gives you the option. So it's a good thing to have. Random encounter. Nice. And this one goes here, and these other ones go there. Right, you rare pack again. Let's see if we have any luck. Gigant Toad. Scorpion, not here, come on. My mind's played tricks on me. Magitech Infantry. Syncopate. Valkyrie Aerial Unit. Judd Magister Gabranth. Choco Comet. Okay, so the Chocobo can bring the Comet Stone. Alright. Gaius Van Biozar. And the Earth Crystal. Yeah, we're almost reaching all the cycle. All the entire cycle, yes. 3 of them already. The Earth Crystal, green spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. If 1 or more +1/+1 counters will be put on a creature you control, twice that many +1/+1 counters. And you pay 6, distribute 2 +1/+1 counters among 1 or 2 target creatures you control, and then it doubles. So it's 4. Nice. Adventurous Airship. Yeah. And yeah. A mountain and a token one. Cool. Are you guys enjoying so far? Yeah, so far, well, didn't see our heroes, but there's still hope. Few packs left. It's good that I'm not alone on this. You guys are here joining with me, which is great. Evil Reawakened. Restoration Magic. This is quite nice. Renoa Heartily. So with Angelo. Cool. Final Fantasy 8. Zal Dinch. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Zal Dinch gets +1/+0 for each land you control. Okay. At the beginning of your end step, return a land you control to its owner's hand. Okay, so you bounce it back. Interesting one. You have to discover how to break this. Insomnia. And alright, another town. Okay, cool. Almost there. Okay, Thunder Magic. You're not alone again. This is already uncommon. The Prima Vista, Legendary Artifact Vehicle. X-Death, Void Warlock. Venat, Heart of Hydaelyn. Alright. Whenever you cast a legendary spell, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Okay, and Hero's Sundering. Play 7. Tap, exile target non-land permanent. Transform Venat, activate only as a sorcery. And then it goes to Hydaelyn, the Mother Crystal, which is indestructible. Blessing of Light at the beginning of combat on your turn, +1/+1 counter on another target creature you control. Until your next turn, it gains indestructible. If that creature is legendary, draw a card. Cool. And Edea Kramer as Teferi, Mage of Zalfir. Yeah. they use the pixels from Final Fantasy VIII, which is a bit weird, but okay. Yeah, a new skin. In Moggle's Valor, another rare foil one this time. For each creature you control, create a 1/2 white Moggle's creature token with lifelink. These creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn. So it doubles the number of creatures and then it gives indestructible to them. Okay. Interesting ability, but a bit expensive. Alright, let's keep on going. Zaz Chocobo. Yeah, this Chocobo can grow so fast. Magitech Armor. Eden, Seed of the Sanctum. Quistis Trap. It looks like one of those spies, 3 spies, don't you think? And Ancient Adamantoise. So here's our third mythic, a really big butt. 820. Vigilance, War 3. Damage isn't removed from this creature during cleanup steps. All damage that would be dealt to you and other permanents you control is dealt to this creature instead. When this creature dies, exile it and create 10 tapped treasure tokens. 10 tapped treasure tokens. Okay. And Ash, Princess Dalmasca. Charlayan, Nation of Scholars and Hero. Alright, our third mythic is the Adamantoise. Yeah, it took ages to kill this creature on FF 15. Haste Magic. Where are you guys? Where is Cloud? Where is Sephiroth? Upper Love Song, Cycle of Power. Dragoon's Lance. Absolute Virtue, another mythic. This spell can be countered. Flying, you have protection from each of your opponents. Very expensive, but if you can cheat it into play, might be a good thing for you to have it. You can be dealt damage, enchanted, or targeted by anything controlled by your opponents. Cool. Adalbert Steiner, another foil one, yeah. Yeah, this was a good one, yeah. Alright, let's take this out of the way. Final Days. Galup's Final Act. Unexpected Request. Shantoto, Tactician Magician. And Katsroy. So this one is from 13. When Zash Katsroy enter, you may search your library for a bird or basic land card, reveal it, put into your hand and shuffle. Whenever Sax Katsroy attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, then double the number of +1/+1 counters on that creature. He's raising Chocobos. Alright, then Chocobo Kick. Vector and Hero, alright. Oh my god, only 3 packs left. Blitzball Shot, Ice Flan, Ifrit, Mogul, Sephiroth's Intervention, Adventure's Airship, Sandworm, Battle Menu, nice. The Emperor of Palamitia, Zypha Alsmazi, so Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, Cypher, okay. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains double strike until end of turn. Whenever Cypher Amalzi deals combat damage to a player, you may cast target instant or sorcery spell card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that spell would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. Okay, so if he attacks alone, you get double trigger if hits, if it connects. Interesting. Isgard, the Holy Sea. So again, this adventure land. Return up to 2 target creatures. Return up to 2 target artifact or enchantment cards from your graveyard to your hand. Cool. A Promise Fulfilled. Light up the stage with the image of Final Fantasy VIII. Cool. And Fang. Yeah, there's a really well served one. Many things. So 2 rares. Oh yeah, no, we still have a few to go. That's good. Let's hope for the best. Cloud of Darkness, Chocobo Racetrack, Random Encounter, Delivery Mogul, Machinist Arsenal, so 5 mana, Job Select, Equipped creature gets +2/+2 for each artifact you control and is an artificer in addition to other types, and Machina equipped 4. Alright, so you create a 1/1 hero token, and then it gets +2/+2 for each artifact. So when it comes, okay, so with this one already, it's +2/+2. And then if you have more of them or treasure, that can be quite powerful. Yeah. And Squall Leonhard. So it's Danica Capashen Paragon. So here's Squall in his old art. Square Enix, the artist. Nice. And Delivery Mogul. Announcing. And yeah. Alright, we found Squall. His old form. Cool. Yeah, these treatments are interesting, but at the same time it's a bit weird because they don't have pixel quality. But anyway, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Another Diamond Weapon, Ether, side quest, raise a Chocobo. Yeah, we raise. I want to know which one of you guys raised the Chocobo until the gold Chocobo. It was such a trick to do that. Oh my god. It took ages for us to discover all the crossings, and well, you have to read it, otherwise you cannot find it, right? You can do it on your own. Torgal, a Fine Hound, different art. Mogul's Valor, we got this already, and Endwalker, so Brainstorm, and old art, cool. And Archiman, I don't know. Alright, it's coming to an end, guys. Exile, Dark Knight's Greatsword, Rider Shupov, Zakfair, yeah, we can do some combos with this one, and Balthier and Fran. Vehicles so he has Reach, vehicles you control get +1/+1 and have Vigilance and Reach. Whenever a vehicle crewed by Balthier and Fran this turn attacks, if it's the first combat phase of the turn, you may pay 3, so 1 colorless, red and green. If you do, after this phase, there's an additional combat phase. Okay, gives you extra attacks. And Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum, Foil Mountain, and yeah, sign art card. Alright, yeah, we are almost done. Oh my god, no Sephiroth, no Cloud. Come on. Let's hope for the best. Thief's Knife, Freya Crescent, the Goat Saucer. Yeah, okay, cool. Summon Ifrit, so is this a common one? In the middle of it? Weird. Anyway, Balam Garden, Seed Academy, this land and they're stepped. Pay 5. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each other town you control. Goes to Balam Gardens Airborne. When Balam Gardens attacks, draw a card and create 1. Weird. And then we have Golbez Clad in the Darkness, so Sir Conrad the Grin, Nice. And travel the overworld in an island and hero. We are hitting many of these different treatments once. It's interesting, but well, 2 more chances left. Let's see. Ultros, Obnoxious Octopus. Side quest. Hundemark. Clive's Ifrit's Dominant. This is a really powerful one. That's good. Nice hit. When Clive enters, you may discard your hand and draw cards equal to your devotion to red. So you pay 6, exile Clive, then return it to the battlefield, transform under its owner's control, activate only as a sorcery. It goes to Ifrit, Warden of Inferno. Ifrit fights up to 1 other target creature, so it's a 9/9, it's probably gonna win. And Brimstone, add 4 red. If Ifrit has 3 or more lore counters, it exile it, then return it to the battlefield, front face up, and then it goes like this again. And then you can get the cards. Yeah, quite powerful effect. And Ultima, Origin of Oblivion. Flying, when Ultima attacks, put a blight counter on target land for as long as that land has a blight counter on it. It loses all land types and abilities and has add colorless. When you tap a land for colorless, add an additional colorless. Okay, quite interesting in maybe, artifact. Yeah, artifact decks. Yeah, and well, the big creatures you can add it. Yeah, nice. And Rock Turret goes like here, and then so here is Sephiroth. Come on, Sephiroth, help us. Appear, please. Last pack, guys. Let's see how it goes. But it was a good run. Yeah, always interesting to review these memories again and see which ones, we like the most. Self-destruct, the bomb, doing that. Demon Wall, Omega, Heartless Evolution, Snowvilliers, number of creatures you control. Okay. Arduin, the Usurper. Demons you control have menace, lifelink, and haste. Star scored at the beginning of combat of your turn. Exile up to 1 target creature card from a graveyard. If you exile a card this way, create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 5/5 black demon. That's a really powerful one if you can reanimate it, and then it gives you another one. Cool. That's really good. And Bard's Bow. Here you go. And then goes here. Yeah. And I believe that unfortunately we didn't hit Cloud or Sephiroth. But let's see which ones we make it. So let's just quickly go through all of these ones and then see the interesting cards from this set. That's really nice. Yeah, so good to go back and see the characters that we played so much with. Okay, bear with me. Buster Sword. All right, so let's see so here are the mythic ones: Buster Sword, Nibelheim Aflame, Ancient Adamantoise, Absolute Virtue, and Clive. Cool. And these are all the rare ones. So yeah, Fire Crystal. Well, which one do you need for your commander decks? Let me know in the comments below. Cool. Right. Well, let me do the thumbnail here. Maybe like this. Going all like this. Cool. Yeah, fantastic. Guys, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a pleasure to open these with you guys. And well, let me know which is your favorite card and what do you get when you open your packs and everything else. So that comes to an end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. Leave it a like. It helps the channel so much. And well, I'll see you next time. Thank you for your company. And yeah, until next time. Bye-bye.